This is an introductory tutorial of the ic4k editing software. First, on your PC or laptop, locate the folder that contains your ic4k program. And that program will consist of a series of numbered folders and one folder that has the specific name ic4k dbf. And that folder contains the instructions and also the editing software. By instructions, I mean the instructions for the program. To launch the application, you just double click on the ic4k dbf editor, and the software will open up with this large blank panel, and then you'll need to open that instruction file in the folder. So you just say open the dbf and just say OK, because it's inside that folder, so it's going to show up right there. This panel here on the left is a set of global parameters. And the global parameters would be in effect for the entire file, except for in a particular folder where one or more of those parameters would need to be changed. To show that subparameter folder, just press the F9 key, and that will pop up the unique folder params. And we're now on folder 1, and folder 1 you'll see has this picture, displayed on the screen, so you know that we're on picture number 1. And if you click on the previous picture, we'll tell you how many images are in that folder. For folder number 2, you just click folder number 2, type in 002, click OK, and this would be your folder 2 folder where you'd have a different set of pictures. As you click on the picture button, you'll see it go through the various pictures in that folder. In the unique folder params, there is one instruction, and that instruction is MP4. When you push the button on the ic4k, you play a video file that's in the pic file database. And the pic file database is not currently incorporated into this software. To get access to that temporarily until it does become available, you'll need to open the software SQLite, which I've sent a link to download. You open the database and you go to that same folder, and it's inside the ic4k dbf folder, and there it is, the ic4k db. So you open that, and then you go to browse data, and the table you want to modify is the pic file table. If you're familiar with a spreadsheet, this is very similar to what a spreadsheet looks like. And if you click this top panel up here, it will sort based upon the folder number. So if you look on folder number 1, there's 6 pictures, and the directory path for those 6 pictures is directory number 1, and the image file that it shows for these pictures is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then there's a command here that calls jump to directory number 2. So when you are on picture number 1 and you press the green button, it jumps to directory number 2. So when you're on directory number 2 or folder number 2, when you're on picture number 10, when you press the green button, it plays the video file 999.mp4, and it gets that video file in directory 2. When we open the file directory and we look in the ic4k program, we look in folder number 2, you'll notice that the video file 999.mp4 is located in this directory. All images also have to be numbered, and this numbering scheme makes it possible to increment and show or play the next file automatically within the software. So all the images have to be numbered. So you'll see here's the 999 video file in the 002 folder, and you go back to the pic file database. There's your video file, and there's the folder where the video file is at. And that video file will play when you press the green button when you're on picture number 10. As you turn the knob, you go through a sequential series of pictures. And this sequential series of pictures, it's a good idea if it lines up with your JPEGs, but in this case, since we had to insert some JPEGs that were missing, it kind of changed the order a little bit. So when you're on picture number 10, you're actually showing image number 6. And that's a little bit confusing, but The reason why is we had to insert some pictures ahead of image number 6. We had to insert 54, 53, 52, and 51. So that means that image number 6, instead of being on picture number 6, actually ends up being on picture number 10. So that's going to be a little bit confusing, but the software does enable you the ability to do that. So it's oftentimes you need to make a note of that, because if you do like I just did and you go back into it and you forgot you did that, it can be a little bit confusing. The 10th image that somebody will get to when they turn the dial is actually picture number 6. And on picture number 6, you see a little part of the graphic that says push the green button to see the video. And so that's exactly what's happening. Down here, we've added a parameter, MP4, push the button to change the pit file. We had to add this because normally when you push the button to change the picture, you use the prefix imgo because you just jump to a directory. You don't play a video. If you want to play a video, you need to use MP4 in this parameter. And if you don't need to do anything, you would put NONE, and you don't do anything when you push the button. So again, to be able to play a video on any particular picture, first you see what picture that needs to have the video. And in this case, it's picture number 6, even though picture number 6 is the 10th picture that will be displayed, because we want to have it be in alphabetical order. So if we look at picture number 6 in the 10th location, that's when we need to go to the pic file database in the DB browser for SQLite. We open up the pic file database. We go to folder number 2. Make sure you click the folder button to have it in the correct sort order. The 10th picture in the sequence is picture number 6. And when the person is on that picture, when they push the button, it will play the video 999.mp4. When they're not on that, picture number 6, and they press the button, what happens is they will go to directory 1. And that's really the default behavior. Right now, it won't go to any other directory other than directory 1. And that will be an upgrade to the program. So at this point, if you needed to go to a different directory and also be able to play videos at the same time within a given directory, there's another way you would have to do that. But this is the basic process. So you would edit the picture to include something about pressing the button to play a video, and then to program that to actually happen, you would open the pic file database, you would go to that picture that you modified, and you would put 999.mp4, which is the name of the video file. Could be 999, could be 991, 992, 993, whatever that name is, and the directory that video file is located, which here is in directory 2. Usually you'd want to put the video file in the same directory that you also have the pictures in. So that's the gist of that. To change and add parameters here, right now you'll notice that we have no timeout video that plays when the person is in this folder. If you wanted to put a timeout here and play a default video after a certain time, then you could take and select this and add this parameter into your subparameters. And so when you got to folder 2, if I clicked on here and put in, let's say 30 seconds, then in this case, after 30 seconds, it's going to play video file 999.mp4. So this very same video that you get when you press the button could also happen as a timeout and start to play after 30 seconds.